Ostara, celebrated around the spring equinox from March 19th to the 22nd, is a time of balance, renewal, and fertility. It marks the moment when light and dark are equal. But from this point forward, the days grow longer, inviting new growth, inspiration, and action. This is the turning point in the wheel of the year when winter's stillness gives way to the stirrings of life, much like the maiden goddess archetype awakening from her slumber, ready to embrace the world with fresh eyes. So I wanted to invite us into a prayer and then a guided meditation where we can actually partake in a little Ostara ritual together. For now, I invite us just to open up this space with a prayer for Ostara and the equinox. Just inviting us now into a moment of pause. If it's available, maybe softening your eyes or closing down your gaze. And just focusing your attention inwards on your breath. Taking a big breath in. And just an invitation to pull that energy all the way up from the base of the pelvic floor. So really nice, big, expansive breaths in your own rhythm. And as you exhale, just maybe allowing something to soften. Just feeling something release. Great Spirit, Sacred Mother, Infinite Light. We gather at this threshold of the seasons, where light and dark stand in perfect harmony, where the earth stirs with new life, and the fire of Aries begins to rise. We turn to the east, where the sun is reborn, bringing clarity, inspiration, and the winds of change. May our minds be open to new possibilities. We turn now to the south, where the fires of passion burn, igniting courage, action, and the fearless spirit of Aries. May our hearts be bold in the pursuit of our becoming. We turn now to the west, where the waters of renewal flow, cleansing the past, nourishing the present, and allowing us to trust in divine timing. We turn to the north, where the earth awakens, steady, fertile, and abundant. May we root ourselves in wisdom as we grow. Above, we honor the vast cosmic light, the stars, the sun, the divine source of all things. Below, we honor the Great Mother, whose body is the soil, the rivers, the blooming flowers. Within, we honor the sacred flame of our own soul, alive, eternal, and ready to shine. On this Ostara, on this equinox, we embrace the balance. We plant the intentions. We welcome the fire of new beginnings. Amen. Aho. And so it is. Now, while we keep our eyes soft or closed, I invite you to find a quiet place where you can sit or lie down comfortably. If it's possible, you may like to have a candle or a bowl of soil or water nearby. You may like to have a small seed or an egg, something representing the colors of Ostara, like green, yellow, or pink. Next, I invite you to close down your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. I invite you to imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast forest where the sun is just rising. The golden light stretches across the horizon, melting away the last whispers of the night. I invite you to feel that perfect balance now of light and shadow, neither overpowering the other. Taking a nice deep breath. A soft breeze moves through the trees, carrying the scent of fresh earth and blooming flowers. With each breath, you inhale renewal, and you exhale what is no longer needed. Next, I invite you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And just feel the rhythm of your breath. As you inhale, you may like to say silently, "I welcome the light." And as you exhale, I invite you to say, "I honor the dark." And now feel this perfect harmony within you, as within the earth. Inhaling in, I welcome the light. And exhaling out, I honor the dark. And breathing deeply in, I welcome the light. And letting something go on the exhale, I honor the dark. Another deep breath in. I welcome the light. Maybe allowing a smile to wash over your face. Clearing of the throat. And exhaling deeply, maybe with a sigh, I honor the dark. Now imagine as you begin walking through this meadow, there's soft grass cushioning your feet. Ahead of you, a radiant figure stands, a young woman glowing with the energy of spring. She is the maiden, the spirit of Ostara, the bringer of renewal and joy. She smiles and places a small seed in your hands. She whispers to you, "This is your seed of light. It holds your dreams, your potential, and your becoming. So, what then? Will you grow?" And we'll take a moment now just to infuse this seed with your intention. You may like to whisper into it and feel it pulsing with life in your palms. The maiden leads you to a sacred patch of earth, fertile and rich. And she gestures for you to plant your seed. And as you press it into the soil, or as you hold your real seed in your hands, I invite you to repeat. As the earth awakens, so do I. I plant this seed with love, trust, and divine timing. May it grow in harmony with the light. I invite you now to cover that seed gently. Place your hands on the soil, feeling the warmth of the earth. Embrace it. And next, I invite you to imagine, sense, or perceive the maiden again as she hands you a candle. This flame is your inner fire, your passion, your purpose, she says. So I invite you to visualize now lighting this candle. See it, sense it, feel it, perceive it. Watch this candle, this golden light flicker, growing stronger with each breath. Feel this flame within your heart, your womb, your hands. It is the fire of new beginnings, the courage to step forward. I invite you to say silently or aloud whatever feels in alignment for you. I am ready. I step into my becoming. I trust the light within me. And now, as you rise, I invite you to take a good look around you. The world is blooming. Flowers are opening themselves up to the sun. The trees are stretching out towards the sky. And the birds sing in joyful harmony. You too are part of this great awakening. The maiden smiles once more, her presence glowing like the morning sun. She says, remember, you are the seed, the soil, and the sunlight. And all that you need is already within you. And take a deep breath, allowing this truth to wash over you. And she fades into the golden light of dawn, leaving you standing in the fullness of your power, your balance, and your renewal. I invite you now to place both hands over your heart and breathe deeply as you whisper, I embrace the beauty of this moment. I walk in balance. I trust my unfolding. And I welcome the light. Maybe a smile washes over your face as we bask here in this golden glow, this feeling of rebirth and renewal, allowing us to charge, to feel the vitality, the restoration, and just allowing this fuel to be received by every cell in our body. Feeling this replenishment, this universal love that knows no bounds. And we'll take one more deep breath in and out. You may slowly Bring some awareness back into your body, adding some movement to your fingers, feeling the ground beneath you. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes and come back into this moment. Sending you so much love as you go back out into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.